I'm Darren Alexis, and welcome to a 20-something survival guide, the place where you and me learn to survive and thrive in our 20s and beyond. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. All right, y'all. So we are back. Today I'm joined with Kaitlyn from the Begging for Fame podcast. And what you may not know is we went to college together.
Which is crazy.
I know. My sister actually told me this. She's like, oh my gosh, do you know this girl? She went to OU with you. I'm like, yeah, she was in my classes.
Yeah, we were literally in the same major. So we had a bunch of classes together, which is so funny.
I was trying to think back on what classes were we even in together.
Thinking about it, I don't remember any classes from college. I really don't. It's so weird.
Literally me either. I remember bits and pieces, but I'm like, yeah, I know this person was in all my classes, but can I tell you which one specifically?
No.
Nah.
And our professors, not. I don't remember any of them.
No, me either. I'm actually a mentor for you students.
Oh my gosh, and cool.
Yeah, it's so much fun. But my mentee, she's like, I love this professor and this professor. I'm like, did I have
Couldn't tell you who that is.
Yeah, no, but I definitely want to go back to OU soon. Have you been back since graduating?
Yes, I have been. I went for 2 homecomings, but I haven't been back in 3 years. I need to go back.
Yeah, and did you graduate 2020?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I thought we graduated the same year, hence us being in all the same classes.
I know. I think I did.
Well, I was in classes with people that graduated 2021 as well, 2022.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure. So basically what you listeners are getting today is just 2 girls from Ohio with a dream that don't know how to shut the F up. But I'm so excited to have you here today. Before we jump into our episode, tell the listeners who you are, tell them about your podcast, just give us the rundown.
Yeah, so like Darian said, we went to OU together, and it's funny because my boyfriend's older sister and Darian's older sister were college roommates, so that's another connection we have.
Wild.
I know, right? But yeah, I have a podcast called Begging for Fame with my best friend Riley. So we were roommates for 3 years post-grad, and we started just randomly posting on TikTok. We had a conjoined TikTok page. And then we had this one video that blew up, and we got 10K followers in a week. And we were like, oh my God, we're famous. We literally thought we did something.
Because you are.
And you would think, and then we literally just stopped, no more followers after that. So then we're like, okay, let's just make a podcast, because that's what you do when you reach 10K followers on TikTok. You just default to making a podcast, obviously.
Of course.
So yeah, we've been doing that for around 2 years. It'll be 2 years in May, which is crazy. Haven't made a cent from the podcast yet, which is fine.
Relatable.
But it's honestly just for fun, and it'll be fun to look back on in 15 years, or when we have kids and our kids will listen to this podcast. I just think that's such a fun concept. But yeah, I live in Cleveland, Ohio, and that's pretty much all there is.
You. No, I couldn't relate more to having your kids listen.
Right?
I'm so dramatic. I'm like, I'm going to die young. I really hope I don't. But if I die young, my daughter or son can listen to my podcast episodes and know exactly how to survive in their 20s.
I know, literally. Because how fun would it be if your mom had something like this she did in her 20s that you could listen to? I think that would be so cool.
Yeah, I'd probably be cringing, but
for sure. But maybe they'll think I'm a little cooler.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So your podcast is called Begging for Fame. What's the point? Where did we get this name? It's just from the 10K blow up. Are you actually begging for fame?
I mean, I would literally love to be famous. Not famous, but be able to our goal was to be able to quit our corporate jobs and become influencers, because it's literally not fair seeing all this free shit people get, PR packages and all these cool brand trips. We're why can't we do that? So that's our end goal, but not going too well.
Okay, so why don't you guys just collab with Becca, who is famous?
Dude, I forgot about that.
Well, I was going to I put a question in here because I wanted to ask you about it. I actually don't follow Becca, because Becca, what's her last name?
Moore
also went to college with us.
Yes, she was in my learning community.
Yeah, I thought you were friends. So I went and I saw she was following you. So I'm like, why have you not collabed with
trust
her?
me, I've DM'd her so many times and she actually responded one time, but then it just didn't work out. And then I DM'd her again and she just didn't respond. I was like,
you're like, put me on go on her podcast.
No,
then you can get famous. Then
can
you don't need to beg for fame because you will be fame.
I know. Trust me, I've tried every route. I've tried, but that is so funny.
I would love that for you. But I also wanted to say, I thought this was really funny. I am not caught up on your podcast, but I was listening to an episode the other day while I was working. And I don't know if it was you or if it was Riley, but one of you said your fart smelled like Yellowstone. And I thought that was the funniest thing I had ever heard in my entire life. I didn't know Yellowstone smelled. And also, I just booked a Montana trip with my besties. So Yellowstone is not in Montana, but you can drive like an hour.
It's in Wyoming, yeah.
Yeah, it's like an hour away. We're going to Bozeman. I don't know how to pronounce it. But fun. I heard that and I was like, great. So if I go here, I know what I'm smelling.
Yeah, no, literally, good luck. You're about to know what my ass smells like if you go to Yellowstone. It's the sulfur. Oh, I swear to God, it's so gross. Of course, that's the one thing you brought up, the smell of my fart.
I'm sorry. I love
I put myself on blast.
I love farts. I don't want to say that, but I think they're so funny and it's a line I'm using. So I'll be quoting you.
Funny. Honestly, that's good.
But the real reason we are here today, why you tuned in, is to talk about dopamine menus. And so I'm sure a lot of you know, because I feel like all the influencer girlies have posted about their dopamine menus. But if you do not know, it was created by Jessica McCabe, apologies if I said your name wrong. And she's the creator of the YouTube channel How to ADHD and the author of How to ADHD, an insider's guide to working with your brain, not against it. And she shared this concept as a way to help people with ADHD get stimulation into their brains. Which, did you know that? Because I didn't know that. I thought a girly pop started it. I thought a girly pop was just this is what I like to do. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. But basically, it's just a list of activities that can help people feel better by releasing dopamine in their brain.
We all need that.
Period. And it's divided into like different sections. So there's the appetizers, entrees, sides, desserts, and specials.
Yeah, I thought that was cute how they did it like that.
Like an actual menu at a restaurant.
I know.
Was your family one of the families that got appetizers? Or no, me either. I'm gonna marry into one that gets drinks, appetizers, desserts, sides.
But I do that now. Like if it's like me and my friends or me and my boyfriend out, I'm getting an appetizer and dessert.
For sure. You upgraded.
Oh yeah.
Literally when I started dating my boyfriend, I gained 10 pounds because I'm I'm allowed to get an appetizer? I'm allowed to get something that's not water?
That's so true. That's so true.
I had never related to that prior to dating Michael, my fiance.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Moving on.
Soft
okay.
launch.
Yeah, soft launch. We'll talk about it in another episode, though. Coming soon, hopefully. But getting into the meat of our menu. So the appetizer section of the dopamine menu contains quick and easily accessible ways to produce dopamine. So they're not time consuming. They can be enjoyed throughout your day and whenever you need a break. So an example would be a quick meditation, cuddling with a pet, a cup of coffee. What are your appetizers?
Okay, so I have a few. One, like lighting a really good candle or like buying a new candle.
What's your favorite scent?
Oh my God. I love Bath and Body Works candles. I like champagne toast a lot. That's
a good one.
I know. I honestly like any I like masculine smells too.
Felt.
Yeah. So that I love the Glossier. It's all like fragrances. Jeez. The Glossier You perfume, the smell of that.
You gotta cover up those farts.
Yeah. Literally.
I'm sorry.
So you're not wrong. I love like just spraying that on myself. I love cleaning lint out of the dryer.
Oh my gosh, that is really satisfying.
It's the best, especially when it's full. Ooh.
Oh my gosh. So do you clean it after every
load? Yeah. But if it's like an extra big load, there's lots of it.
Yeah, and then you can just peel it all out. Oh, I love that. That's so satisfying.
Okay, I'm just reading my notes, so hold on. Find like I'm a big puzzle. I do puzzles a lot. So like if
I'm
you're
a puzzler
so
too.
fun. So like finding the piece that you've been looking for like forever and find
Oh
it
my
or if
gosh.
you just like randomly find a piece and it was like the piece you were looking
The
for.
first piece you pick up is the first piece you put
Yes.
in. So
The best.
satisfying.
The
Yours
best.
are so good. Mine are so random. The one I have
What?
is people watching. I just
Okay, that's valid.
love people watching,
I
like
do
looking out
too.
my window, eye stalking those that walk by.
Where's your
Love
favorite
it.
spot to people watch?
Well, back in the day it was the mall, but I feel like no one goes to the mall anymore.
Yeah,
College was the best place to people watch,
literally the
specifically the
best.
dining halls.
Oh my God. I would
I
sit there for like
loved
3 hours and just stare.
literally that was my favorite thing to do. I would say like now that I'm older, not in college,
Yeah.
probably the coffee shop.
Yeah. Coffee shop's
I feel
good.
like where else do I go to people watch? A bar if I'm out
Yeah.
at
Bar.
night.
Or like
Definitely if it's like late in the evening.
the best place for me is like if you go to Cedar Point waiting in line for the
Oh
ride.
my gosh. Literally so prime
It's
Cedar
like
Point. I haven't been in years, but
I know,
yes, people
same.
watching at amusement
I would
parks,
yeah, I would
10 out of
go and
10.
buy a ticket like just to stare at people and not even go on rides.
They should have a park like that because we'd be paying.
Like big bucks.
No, for sure. Another one I have is listening to the La La Land soundtrack. I don't
Ooh.
know why, but the songs in that soundtrack just scratch my
Wait,
brain.
really? I don't think I've ever listened to that soundtrack. I'll have to give
Have
it
you
a
ever
go.
seen the
Yes, I've
movie?
seen the movie. I've seen the
Just
movie.
it's this just the songs from the movie.
I
But
know,
like
but
for
I need them
some
all in one.
reason, lately I love musicals. I love theater, but
Mhm.
I wouldn't consider myself like a huge musical or theater person.
Yeah.
But movie musicals, specifically La La Land, The Greatest Showman,
Oh, I
and
do like
Phantom
The
of the
Greatest Showman.
Opera. Oh, and Moulin Rouge. Those four I'm like obsessed with.
Yeah, I do love musicals. I like
It
Hairspray a lot. Wicked. Yes.
Hairspray's a good one.
Yeah.
I've never seen Hairspray live though.
No, I mean, I thought you were gonna say I've never seen Hairspray. I was like, oh my God.
Oh,
No, I've
no,
never
I've
seen it
definitely
live
seen it.
either.
Totally random, but are you watching The Traitors by any chance?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't have to talk about it then,
What
but
is
The
it?
Traitors, it's a TV show. It's a reality TV show that just has a whole bunch of basically
Oh,
reality
I've heard
stars on
about
it.
this.
Yeah, and they basically try to find the traitors in the mix. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a murder mystery who did it, and so the traitors like kill a different person off every night,
Ooh.
and then they sit at a round table and they get to vote people out. But Zac Efron's brothers on this season of The
Oh,
Traitors.
really? I didn't even know he had a
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, I didn't know he had a brother either, and he's amazing. I
Wait,
love
I'll have
his
to get. What's
brother.
it on?
It's on Peacock.
Okay, I'll have to
I believe it's
give it a
Peacock.
watch.
Yeah, no, it's really good. I don't know, I think it might be the third or fourth season. Also, Gabby from like The Bachelor Bachelorette's
Oh,
on
I
there.
love her.
I'm
She's
obsessed with her.
so
She's on this
funny.
season. This season has the best casting ever because I'm like a big Survivor person too, and I'm
Hmm.
obsessed with Boston Rob, and he's on this season. So it's just it's stacked with a ton of people.
Oh, sweet. All right,
I
I'll have to give it a
digress.
watch.
No, definitely. Okay. Do you have any other appetizers you want to add to your plate today?
No, that's good for now.
Okay, let's go straight into the entrees then. So, this is the main courses. These are longer activities. You may need to plan them or carve out a few hours to enjoy them, but they're meant to recharge you more than the appetizers, which are just quick bites. So, an example would be like going out with your friends, long walks, doing crafts. All right, let's hear yours.
Okay, I have trying new restaurants. I love
Love,
trying new
love, love.
restaurants. I
What's
love
your favorite type of food?
like top. I love just like shareables.
Yeah,
Like
like tapas.
I
Is that
just
what you're
like
gonna
yeah
say?
tapas. I didn't know if that was the right word. I
No,
love
it is
like going to a
tapas.
restaurant and just getting like a ton of stuff and splitting it. I'm one of those
Love.
bitches. And I love finding something like digging, you're thrifting and like finding a really good item. Like, isn't that the best feeling?
That's the best feeling. I struggle to do that, but
Same. You have
best
to have
feeling.
patience. It takes a while.
No, for
Um,
sure.
and then waking up in the middle of the night and realizing you still have like 3 more hours of sleep is like the best,
That is a great feeling.
right?
However, I feel like lately, whenever I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm just
You
like
can't fall back to
pissed off.
sleep.
Yes.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
So that it's
It's
not the best thing
I
ever.
know. And then I'm like, do I start my day at 2 a.m.? Like, is that
And then I'm on TikTok for hours.
same? No, I know. But when you are tired and you look at the clock and it's only 2 a.m. and that's the best feeling.
No.
And then I
Well,
guess I have an everything shower, obviously.
oh, yes.
And like workout classes. I love workout
Oh
classes.
my gosh, I have that one on mine too. I
It's the
have going
best.
to Zumba with all the older women,
Wait, that's so
specifically that
fun.
one. I love it. Every Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m., I go to Zumba and I'm like
That's
the
so
only young person in
fun.
the
Where do
class.
you do it?
I go to LA Fitness.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's like one of the group fitness
Wait, that's so
classes.
fun. I've never done Zumba. I would love to though.
You've never done
I don't
Zumba?
think. Is it like dancing?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
so
It's like cardio
fun.
dance, organized dance. But the thing is, at this specific class, it's so funny because I don't want to call him middle aged. I don't know. It's an older man. Like he has gray hair, just
Hmm.
this white man, but he gets down. But you would see him walking, you would never suspect him to be the teacher, but he
Yeah.
is.
Wait, that's
So
so
it's,
fun.
yeah, no, it's so, so much fun. In another life, I would be an Equinox girl,
Yeah.
but they don't
Oh, that
have
would,
that here.
yeah. And
And
isn't
that,
it like $300 a month?
yeah, it doesn't fit my budget right now.
No, that's crazy. LA
We'll
Fitnesses
manifest
are
that.
nice though.
Yeah, I like them. They're like one of the only gyms in Columbus, I feel
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
I used to go to Planet Fitness in Connecticut,
Yeah.
though. I also have another movie musical. I feel like people totally make fun of me for this one. I don't know why, but my comfort movie of the moment is Wonka, specifically
Oh
with
my God.
Timothy
I
Chalamet.
haven't seen that yet. I need
You
to.
have to. I don't know why. I did not like Timothy Chalamet before this
Oh my God, I
movie
love him.
because I know people are obsessed with him.
Yeah.
However, like in this movie, now I love him.
What
I'm
is it
like,
on?
I
Is it
get
on
it.
streaming service?
No, yes, yes, yes. I think it might be on Amazon Prime,
Okay.
but I saw it 3 times in the movie
Oh my
theaters.
God.
Granted, I did have a free movie pass for a year. I like
Oh,
won a
that's
giveaway.
amazing.
Yeah, so I went and I saw every single movie that came out for all of
Wait, that's so
2024.
cool.
Yeah, 23 to 2024 for an entire year. I had free movies.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw every single movie.
That's awesome.
Except Oppenheimer. I didn't make it to that one.
That's fine. I still haven't seen that one either.
Yeah, I'm more of I like girly pop
Yeah, me
movies.
too.
That one seems pretty
That's too
aggressive.
boy.
No, for sure. I am pink.
Yeah, literally.
um, Another one I have is, yeah, dance parties
Yeah, I
with my
love dancing.
boyfriends, with my friends, by
Yeah,
myself in my living room.
it's the best feeling.
Just that's a huge boost of dopamine. And then early morning walks in nature,
Yes.
like when it's still cold
Yes. I know. I'm
or
so
crisp.
ready for it to be spring because I love walking outside, but I can't do it in 20-degree weather.
No, I can't do it in 20-degree weather, but I'll take you a step further because I can't do it in 80-degree weather
Yeah,
either.
I know. That's
Like
hard.
I don't want to be sweating. I want to like be slightly
Like,
cold and have
yeah,
a hoodie on.
like fall is the
Yes.
best.
Yes. However, fall exists for like a week
Yeah,
and a
literally.
day
I
in
know.
Ohio.
It's so
But
annoying, actually.
no, it is actually so annoying. All right, next brings us to our sides. So, this section of the menu is reserved for activities that are ideal for accompanying other tasks. Think putting on a podcast while doing your chores, lighting a candle while working. I feel like some of these like kind of overlap, but
Yeah.
whatever. Or calling friends while running errands. I tend to do that a lot. What do you
Yeah.
have for your sides?
Okay, I said FaceTiming friends. When my best friend
Love.
texts me that they have tea, that's like the best feeling. Or like, can I be a bitch for a second? It's like literally yes,
Yes,
please.
please do. Do you and your friends send audio messages back
Oh
and forth,
yeah.
like the long ones?
Yeah.
I love that.
I know it's the best when you get an audio message. And then I just have getting packages, best feeling.
Oh,
Like when you're waiting
so
for a
good.
package in the mail and it
Yeah.
finally comes. And that's pretty much all I have for sides.
So lately I've really been liking audiobooks.
Oh, I have never done an audiobook.
Okay, I have never done an audiobook until literally last month was the first time I ever did an
Yeah.
audiobook because I joined a book club and I'm like, I don't have enough time to read this book, but I can
Yeah.
listen to it like
Yeah.
while I'm driving, while I'm at the gym, whatever.
Yeah.
they're very hit or miss based on narrators. Like some people's voices I just think are so annoying and
Mm-hmm.
I can't take it. But I really like it, especially if it's a dual point of view book. I've
Like
lately
it
been reading
switches
a
from each chapter, like POVs.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. So lately I've been listening to a lot of books where one chapter is a girl, one chapter is a
Oh, that sounds
guy, or
good.
it's yeah, so it's in their voices. So you can really paint a picture in your head.
Yeah, I need to give it a try.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. Okay, a cold pillow when sleeping. Like when you're sleeping and
Oh
then you
yeah.
just flip the pillow over to the cold
That's the
side.
best. That is the
Oh,
best.
I love that. Oh, a good glass of cold ice water. A good glass of that sounded like
That
so
is,
stupid.
yes,
Ice
no, but
cold
agreed.
water.
Agreed. Like a
Just
big, big cup of it.
a big cup. Cherry on top if there's a lemon, or should I say lemon
Ooh.
on top? I love
And
lemon
like a good
water.
straw too.
Yes, I have to. This is not sponsored. Nothing.
Same.
Ah, you have an Awala too. Oh my
I
God, I love
have
my
to.
Awala. It's so good
Same.
because it has the straw.
I
Life
carry it
changing.
everywhere with me.
Me too. I'm like annoying and carry
No,
it on
I
my finger
know.
like this,
Same.
swinging it.
I like can't leave the house without it actually.
No, me either. However, mine is. Do you know how to clean this part?
No, but
Because
mine
mine
has like
always
lip
has.
gloss all over it.
Yup. Yep, that's what I was just gonna say. It's
And even when I run it through the
disgusting.
dishwasher, it doesn't come out. And then
No,
I'm
that's
just like,
literally what I was gonna ask. I just ran this through the dishwasher. There's still pink
yeah,
chapstick.
there's pink all over mine too.
Whatever. I can be dirty. It's fine. Lastly, I love my Hot Girl Walks with podcast.
Yes.
Obviously, tune in for Begging for Fame. I love,
Yes.
shout out, It's Nap Time. That's my other friend. The Confident Collective. They're on a pause, but I love them too. And then also, Gabby Wendy has a podcast
Yes,
called
she
Long
does.
Winded.
Yes. I
Her
think that's
voice
such
is
a good
just so
name.
funny.
It's
I
so
know.
funny. I'm like confused where this voice came from because when she was on The Bachelor,
I
she
don't
didn't talk
remember
like
it
that. Like, is it a
either.
bit that she's
I
doing
feel
or is
like
it
it's
her
a
actual
bit.
It has to be.
Like she was funny on The Bachelorette, but like Bachelor and Bachelorette, because she's on
Yeah.
both. But I feel like lately her bits have just been too good. I'm like,
She's
where'd you
so
get this
funny.
train? Like,
No,
are you
I
training
know.
to be a
I could see her
comedian?
doing
What the
stand
fuck?
up. I really could.
Yeah, lately I've been seeing a lot of people be like, go on SNL. You'd be so good at SNL.
She would.
Yeah, she's for the girlies for sure. But she's becoming more, not that she wasn't like a mainstream before,
Yeah.
but like Traders is putting her in front of a new demographic. So like a lot
That's
more
good.
people, I've noticed a lot more people seem to be like tuning into her stuff.
Yeah. As she
I've been
should. She's
there.
amazing.
I've been there, Gabby. Don't forget me. Not that she ever knew me.
No, she did.
Literally
She
never knew
did. She
me.
knew you.
Well, I made what in honor of her when I got my new nails done. I made a video
Wait, you're
because
so good at that impression.
got new
Wait, you're
nails
so good at
and
that.
they're red. Well, because she said her nails were coral.
Oh,
They
coral.
weren't
I've seen the
coral.
blue one. The blue one's
Oh,
what
and they're
started it.
blue. Her booty diggers. I think that's so funny.
She's
I
so
love her.
funny.
Love, love, love Gabby. Any more sides you're adding to your plate?
I have like curating like the perfect outfit. Like when you're trying to figure out what to wear, you have no idea
Oh,
what to wear, and then like something finally
yes.
comes together. That's the best
Yes.
feeling.
Do you feel like you have a style? I feel like I don't. I feel like I
Like
flip flop.
literally no. I don't know. It's hard because like there's certain clothes like I love baggy clothes, like loose clothes.
Me
Um
too.
like I
I wish
like
they looked
pretty
good on
much
me
dressing
though.
like a boy is like my style, I fear. But I don't
Felt.
know. It really changes like every day. Half the
No,
time
I
I'm
get
just in
that.
sweatpants and a sweatshirt because I work from home. So
Me too. This is what I wore today,
no, I know you
actually.
said because I was like, oh, the camera's on. I should probably like look nice. I just slicked my hair back and I'm
No.
still in a
Are you
sweatshirt.
kidding? So my hair is so dirty. I had to spray it down because it looked. I'm in sweatpants as well. If you
Yeah.
can't see, I put on a little bit of makeup, but when I say a little bit of makeup, I mean just a little bit of what's it called? Whatever that crap is
Blush.
you put on your face. A little bit of blush and a little bit of foundation is the word I'm
Oh,
looking
there you
for.
go.
Because what is not on my dopamine menu? I am a tomato. I am a
Really?
literal red bean. Yes. Whenever I'm too excited, too happy, too sad, angry, upset, my face turns
Wait,
like
really?
neon red.
Wait, that's so
Yes.
funny.
I
I've never
hate
seen
it.
that. Do you get
I
sunburnt
hate it.
easily?
Yes.
That's so
And then
funny.
my anxiety shows on my neck. Like
Oh,
you
that's the
probably, I don't even know
worst.
if you can see, I probably have, I'm not even anxious right now, but I
Yeah.
probably have splotches of red, like when I drink alcohol as well.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah, I've
just,
gotten that.
yeah, it's every single time for me. So,
I remember one time at OU, I don't know why, I had like a bad reaction to a Bloody Mary, I think the spices, and my whole face and chest was red. And I was just telling everyone I just got back from the Keys with my family and I got
oh,
really sunburnt. But really,
oh
I
my
was just like
gosh.
breaking out in a rash.
Oh my gosh. Wait, why would you lie about it?
I don't know. I was like, yeah, I was just in the Keys.
That's so, because you're trying to be cool.
Yeah, I was like a
Well, you
cool
are cool.
girl.
You don't need to try. Just comes naturally. That's so funny. No, I get really embarrassed. The other day I was called into a work meeting and basically this one person kind of called me out and like I I'm a good I'm good at public speaking and I
Hmm.
don't get nervous in front of like people, but
Yeah.
my body does.
Yeah.
So like in my mind I'm like laying it down. My speech is clear, no
Yeah.
stumbling, no stuttering, no nothing. But then my
Yeah.
neck is hives
Wait, oh
and my
my
face is
God, that's so
red.
interesting.
Yeah, I hate it. My mind is like, girl, chill. But my body's like,
That's so funny.
yeah, I usually sweat buckets whenever I
Oh
record
yeah,
an
my
episode.
armpits are just a mess.
Yeah, highly felt. Any other sides before I moved on to our desserts?
Um, no, I think I'm good.
Love. Okay, our plates are full. My belly's full. Just kidding. I'm actually starving.
Same, it's dinner
I'm
time
so
for me.
hungry. It's definitely dinner time, but it's okay. We're almost there. We'll keep this episode short and sweet. So the desserts are things you love to do, but they're best enjoyed in moderation. Because if you do it too much, they could become unhealthy. They're not bad, they're not wrong, but finding the appropriate balance to enjoy them is key. They're a sweet treat you can look forward to on occasion, like online shopping, scrolling on social media, snacking, or
Yeah, on
binge watching a
occasion
TV
for
show
sure.
on occasion, more like every single day, all day. I had written this when I was binge watching One Tree Hill,
Great show.
but I have finished it since.
Such a good show.
I cried every episode.
Was that your first time watching it?
Yes.
Oh my God,
My
it's so
sister,
good.
Lindsay, she's like, you have to watch this. So
It's so
last
good.
Christmas, not this Christmas, last Christmas, we started watching it together. And then I did not keep watching it
Mhm.
until probably like 2 months ago. And then I just like binged
It
all
is
eight,
so good.
nine seasons.
I watched it
So
in like high
good.
school, I think. I haven't seen it in a while, but it's so good.
I'm honestly glad I waited because I watched all the other bingeable shows, I feel
Yeah.
like then. So it
Yeah.
was really nice to have something in
Else,
my
yeah.
20s to binge. Yeah.
Definitely. And it's kind of
Yeah.
nostalgic too.
No, for sure. Another one I have on my list is Aperol Spritz.
Ooh, yeah.
I love an
I
It's
do
my
Aperol
go-to
spritz.
drink. I used to
Yes.
hate them. It was an acquired
A
taste
lot
for
of
me,
people
and now
don't
I'm
like them.
obsessed. I
Yeah.
know.
A bit bitter, but I think they're
They are.
delish.
Yeah. Agreed. Okay, how about you?
Okay, I have like a cold glass of rosé in the summer while sitting on a
Mm.
rooftop. Like
Oh,
that's the best feeling,
painting that imagery.
right?
So
And
good.
then I have like finishing a book. I love the feeling of finally finishing a book.
Oh,
That's
that's
a
a
good
good
one.
one.
I have eating desserts. Is that a
Yeah.
dessert?
Literally eating dessert, period.
I'm a sucker for a sweet treat.
Okay, what's your favorite sweet treat? What's the go-to?
I always have ice cream on hand. Probably that.
What kind of ice cream? From where?
Mitchell's.
Oh, Mitchell's. I'm a Handles girl through and through.
Really interesting. Handles is good.
No, I love Handles, specifically Oreo.
Oh, I've never had that. Is it Oreo cookie dough? Let me guess.
It's Oreo cookie dough. Yeah, it's cookie dough
Oreo
and Oreo.
sounds so good.
It's so good. So, so good. Another one I have is Papa John's with garlic sauce.
Oh
But
my
you
God, the
need to have the
garlic
garlic
sauce. You need the
sauce.
garlic sauce. I agree.
I could drink the cups of
It's
garlic
so
sauce.
good.
I love it.
Like, what even is it?
The garlic,
It's
I don't
like
know.
butter and garlic. It's
I
so
don't
good.
know because here's the thing. Sometimes, based on the temperature of it, sometimes it's thick. And
Yeah.
then sometimes when I open it up and it's just like water.
Like watery. Yeah. Whatever
Do you
it
like
is,
it?
it's
better when it's thick or do you like it better when it's like oily?
I think thick.
I think I like the thick too,
Yeah.
for
I mean,
sure.
I'm
I
not
don't know.
complaining about either, but
No. So it goes a little bit further when it's watery though, because
yeah,
I could
that's
eat like
true. That's true.
so much of it when it's like
Yeah,
just scoop it with my
it's
finger.
so good. I need to learn how to make that. But also, I do not need to learn how to make that because then I'd probably eat it every day.
No, totally felt. Totally felt. We're finishing up with specials, which I feel like all these things are like low key the same when it comes. It's just
Yeah.
what things you love, whatever.
Yeah.
Specials aren't always available and they might be more expensive or time consuming. So you only enjoy them every once in a while.
I have shopping. Unfortunately, I wish I could enjoy it more. I
Yeah.
love shopping.
Do you have
It's
any
so
favorite
fun.
stores?
I
Online, in
love
person?
Abercrombie.
Me
The
too.
best.
I
It's
love
the best.
Abercrombie.
I honestly, I love shopping in store. I think it's so fun
Me
because then
too.
you get to try on. Like a lot of people say they just online shop, but I love going in store.
Me too. The issue with trying online is I literally just bought 4 white dresses from Abercrombie. None of them fit, so I have to like
Ugh.
return them
Then
all.
you have to, yeah, but you could return them in store. That's what if I
Yeah.
order something online, I try to order from a store that's near me so I can return it in store because
Yeah.
I'm not mailing something back.
Yeah. That's what I plan on doing. I plan on going
Yeah.
into store and returning them.
Yeah.
But that's also kind of a dopamine hit because when I return it,
It's
I'm like,
like you
ooh, I'm
made
rich
money.
again. Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I may have dropped $400 on 2 dresses,
But
but
at that point, when you return it, it's like free, you know? It's like when
yeah.
you pay for a trip so far in advance and you go and it's free. That's
Yes,
the
girl
best.
math. That's another thing I have on here is traveling the
That's
world.
good.
I love traveling
Yes.
out of the country. I haven't seen much of the US, but it's definitely on my to-do, but I
What's
just
what
love to travel.
what's been your favorite spot you've been to?
I'm obsessed with Paris. Why? I don't
Ooh,
know. I just
I've
love it.
never been there, but I've heard amazing things.
Yeah, I love Paris. Well, I recently went to Athens, Greece.
Oh
Loved
wow.
Greece. And
That's so
then
cool.
Germany and Switzerland. I would say those are my
Oh my god, I
tops.
want to go to Switzerland so bad.
We were not in Switzerland long enough, and I was like balling on a budget when I went, so we
Yeah.
didn't get to go. There was an excursion where we could have gone up in
Mhm.
the Alps, and we didn't do it because we were balling
Yeah.
on a budget. And
Yeah.
so I really want to go back and like do
Yeah.
that.
I feel like Switzerland you need like a whole week.
No, for sure. It's really expensive
Yeah,
there.
that's what I've heard. I'm like, eh.
McChicken's
Oh
$15.
my god.
I know because I got one.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive there.
Jeez, worth it though. Definitely worth to
Yeah.
check out, I feel like, at some point in your life.
I'd like to go everywhere once. Do you have a favorite travel spot?
I love Amsterdam. That's been my favorite spot
Oh
I've
my
been
goodness.
to.
See, I have not been there.
Ugh, it's the best. I highly recommend it. And it's expensive, but it's not $15 for McChicken expensive. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. I think Switzerland's actually probably one of the most expensive countries
Yeah,
in the world. Or I
definitely.
think it is the most expensive country in the world.
Yeah.
I love that. Do you have any like favorite spots in the US?
I love the West. Well, you said you have a trip to Montana. That's one of my favorite
Yes.
states. Go definitely
I
check out
have.
Glacier National Park. Oh wait,
Oh,
I don't
I
know how far that
know.
is from Bozeman though.
It's far.
Yeah, I think
We're
it's
just
more
going
towards
for a
Canada.
weekend, so I don't think we can
Bozeman, I heard is
go.
amazing. I've never been there, but I heard it's amazing.
Yeah, I was looking up like good weekend girls trips because we're just going from Friday to Monday.
Yeah,
And that was one of them. I'm like, you know what? Because we usually go to New York City every year because my one friend lives there.
yeah.
And let's just go somewhere new.
Wait, that's so
So
fun.
we're going to Montana.
That'll
I've
be
seen
fun.
so many people on TikTok that are like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to London for 24 hours
Yeah,
because
like
why not?
what?
Yeah, why don't we do that? I mean, money
Yeah,
restricting, but like Montana is going to be the same price as me as if I went to New
yeah,
York or
yeah,
Florida. So why not try somewhere
yeah.
new?
Definitely. When are you going?
Yeah.
What month?
We're going in April,
Oh,
which I thought
nice.
it would be spring, but I heard it's usually still cold and
Oh,
snowy.
really? Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fun either way.
Yeah. I think it will be fun. We're doing one day hiking. We might go
Yeah,
down to Yellowstone. So
yeah,
we're thinking one day like just hiking outside and then they have
yeah.
like hot springs there. So we're gonna do like
Ooh,
one like more like spa
oh,
shopping day.
fun.
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Honestly, weekend trips are like perfect. Like I think sometimes a week trip is too long. Like I love doing little weekend trips.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like I've been to Nashville, and when I went to Nashville, I was like, I was there for too long.
Yeah. Sometimes even a weekend, I'm like, okay, one day would have been fine.
Yeah, one day or 2 days. We didn't need to
Yeah.
extend it to use a
Yeah.
PTO day on
I know.
Monday or Friday.
I
Let's
know.
wrap it up. Another one I have on my specials is going to concerts.
Oh, that's a good
My
one.
parents never took me to concerts growing up.
Really?
I only ever went with my friends or my sister,
Yeah.
and I'm obsessed with them now. If
Love
Justin Bieber
concerts.
goes on tour,
Oh my God, your sister would go crazy. Are you an
I would
avid?
go crazy.
All right,
No,
I know
no.
she had that cardboard cutout in her classroom.
Listen here. I just got my notification from Facebook from 2010 of Lindsay making fun of me for liking
Oh
Justin Bieber. It was a
no.
recorded video. I have the receipts.
Oh
And
my
now she's
God.
10 times crazier than me.
That's hilarious.
I liked him first.
I
Just
believe it.
saying.
I believe it.
She used to ridicule me. Literally in the video, she's like, Justin, I love you. Come to Cleveland. Let me
Oh,
come to your concert. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, she's literally saying this. I'm like,
wait, that's so funny. I'm gonna call her
yeah,
out on that next time I see her.
you should, because she's fake.
That's so
But
funny.
actually, fun fact, I don't know if you know this, Lindsay's a yapper. Lindsay will not yap on my podcast. She thinks it's so
Wait, she doesn't
stupid.
want to be a guest?
No, she thinks I'm stupid.
Oh, I
I
feel like
don't
she'd be the perfect guest.
I know there's multiple episodes where I've reached out to her to be a guest and she doesn't want
That is so
to
funny.
chat with me. She doesn't want to talk with me,
That's so
whatever.
funny.
It's fine. She'll just want to use me when I get famous,
Yeah,
which will be
literally.
never. No, that would actually be what happens. But me and Lindsay, twice we had front row tickets to Justin Bieber
Wow.
and they were both canceled. Yeah.
Why?
It was the COVID year because the one year, so I don't know if you remember this, it was 2020 and the year was 2020. I was on spring break in college.
Oh, I remember spring break
When it all went
2020.
down. I was in Siesta Key, Florida.
Yeah.
And Justin Bieber had a tour that year and he was going to come to, they keep changing the names of all the stadiums in Cleveland. So he was going to go to,
The
I don't know if
Q.
I don't know if he was going to go to the Q or if he was going to go to the football stadium. But whichever it was, he flip-flopped it. So he canceled it. We had to rebuy tickets at the new stadium
That makes no
or new
sense.
event center. No, it doesn't. But the stage, I think the stage changed. So seats were different. So they refunded us and we had to rebuy tickets. And then COVID hit. So they canceled
my
and refunded us.
God.
So we just never got to go. So twice we paid for, me and Lindsay paid for front row tickets. We were going to go together.
That's so sad.
However,
He's doing another tour, isn't he?
I heard people being like, he's doing another tour. My old tickets are being honored. I'm like, what are you talking about? They refunded me.
Yeah, what?
They didn't give me the option to hold on forever.
Oh my God, imagine.
Because I would have.
Yeah, literally.
I would have. I mean, we only spent like, I don't know how expensive they're going to be now, but I think they were under like 300. It was like 200 maybe.
Be like probably impossible to get now.
Yeah, people like Justin Bieber in waves. I feel like I'm talking about Justin Bieber too long, but they like him in waves. And 2020 is when people were not for Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
But my love has never waned.
See, you're a real one.
I'm a real believer.
Concerts is a good one though.
So yeah. Anyways, so what are your specials?
Like going out. I shouldn't do that a lot, but I love going out.
Just going out to bars.
Yeah, I love a dive bar.
I love a dive bar.
Right.
For me, I feel like they don't hit the same as they did a few years
agree.
ago. I'm not old. We're not old, but I still feel old.
I know. Like especially going back to OU, it's literally all 20-year-olds.
2022 homecoming, I think.
Mm-hmm.
There were new bars that didn't even exist.
Oh, like that Mexican one, the North End or whatever.
Yeah.
Next to
North End
Courtside.
didn't exist. Poppers was completely different. I'm like, why is Poppers looking so clean?
I know. I loved, like, the point of it was Poppers. Dirty. I know.
Exactly. Yeah, I was shocked. The last one I have on my list is getting a massage, which I've only ever gotten
a good one.
Twice. But
yeah, I never get them, but they are nice. They sometimes hurt.
Yes. It's because we're so tight.
I know. Oh my God. We
Uptight.
just lift too much.
No, I actually got acupuncture, and the person that did my acupuncture told me I was lifting too much.
Wait, really?
Yes. She's like, the muscles up here. She's like, do you ever stretch? I'm like, no.
Wait, I don't
She's like,
stretch.
she's like, you need to stretch. She's like, you have a really, like, really bad case of tightness.
Wait, that's
Yeah, she's like,
scary.
you should be doing stretching, not stopping lifting, but like stretching, lifting, stretching.
Maybe like yoga. Do you do
Yeah,
yoga?
so I started doing yoga more,
That's good.
and my pain has like
That
subsided a
definitely
bit.
helps.
No, for sure. I love yoga, but also they have yoga at LA Fitness.
Yeah.
I like the ones on YouTube, but I would love to like, go to a studio once again, not in the budget.
Yeah, I know. Workout classes are so expensive.
I know. Like I've always wanted to try like reformer Pilates.
Oh, it's like literally $50 a class.
Yeah, that's not in my budget yet. Maybe
Yet.
one day.
When we get famous.
Yeah. Exactly. But thank you so much for coming on today.
Oh my God, it was so fun. I'm glad we finally
Yeah.
got it to figure out our schedules.
I know, me too. Before I like let you go eat some food, I do have a final question, which I ask all my guests on the pod. And that is, what is your number one piece of advice for
Oh my
20
God.
somethings?
I guess like take care of your body and get into good habits while you're young, and like don't take a healthy body for granted. Because
Yes.
even when I'm like sick, I like have a stuffy nose. I'm like, oh my God, what was life like before my stuffy nose? Like I don't even remember. And I just feel like every day I just take like being able to walk for granted. So I'd say that.
Yeah, I love that. That's really important. I feel that too. You take it for granted until you don't have it anymore.
Exactly.
Or like I've heard the quote, it's something like, you have all these problems until it's health, and then your only problem is your health and nothing else is a problem
Exactly.
anymore.
That's a great quote.
Yeah, that's really good advice. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah,
I will drop all your social down below so everyone can give you a follow.
Yay.
Everyone tune into Begging for Fame. Give both of us a follow, a subscribe, a like, a share. I appreciate you guys for tuning in if you're still here. Love you guys always. As always, I'm Darren Alexis, and don't forget to survive and thrive.